What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of $1,000 Car Guy. Today's going to be a real quick episode just like yesterday, but we are trying to make an effort to produce one episode per day. That way you guys have something to always come back and watch, and it keeps me busy and motivated to make more episodes. So today was already off to a good start. I had a pile of Mustang rims here, and a guy just came by and picked them up, so they're all gone. Now I suppose I should go ahead and list up these Ford Explorer rims for sale. Maybe somebody will take them, I don't know. It looks like they got good tread. But the real focus of today is to see if a little bit of power steering fluid that Mr. Leon over at Leon's Garage Adventures has supplied us will fix the Passat's power steering issue. I think it's bone dry, but we need to go check again. For those of you who don't know, this is my daily driver Passat. And then we picked up this one because I needed a bunch of extra parts, and it turned out all the parts that I needed were already bad on it, so now we just want to unload it, sell it off to somebody. But honestly, it's got cold AC, it runs great, it just has no power steering. You know, it does the whole wow, wow, and everything's really heavy. So let's dump some in. If you're wondering what this butter knife is for, it's because the hood latch is currently broken. The problem with this hood is that this pull lever has completely snapped out of it, and it's worn down so bad that it doesn't really work anymore. So the trick is, first pop your hood. Next, you'll need to get down pretty low, pry open the hood just a little bit so you can get your hands in there to work. So you see this little eyelet? You slide the end of the knife in there, and then you pull it off to the side, and then you can lift up the hood. So that's how you do it if your hood latch has come completely out. So if we check the power steering fluid, it's, I mean, there is some all the way down at the bottom, but I don't think anywhere near enough. We don't know yet what the cause is for why it's not in there, but normally fluids don't just pour themselves out if there's no problem. Go ahead and crack open an old one for the boys. Huh. Oh. Let's check our level. We could probably do more damage by overfilling it than underfilling it. Ooh, we're just about right there. But if the rest of the system is low, it means that it could use some as soon as we turn on the car and turn the wheel and pump it through the system. So let's go ahead, do that, turn on the car, pump it through the system, and see where that gets us. It should be known that this thing also sat for a year without running and has had some minor serious battery issues. Okay. Looks like we'll have to jump start it. Jump pack has been on the charger all night, so it's garbage. We probably won't even get it to start. Hey! It worked! Let's go ahead and pump it through the lines. Now we should go ahead and recheck the level of fluid. That looks really weird. Have you guys ever seen Ghostbusters 2? I don't actually know if the power steering fluid is supposed to be checked when the car's running or not. But since we're still making a terrible whining noise, I'm guessing there isn't enough in it. Maybe that's enough? Well, it definitely sounds a lot quieter now. Shall we take it for a test drive? I think we shall. Sorry, had to get my wallet. That way they can identify my body. feels pretty good so far. So it feels just like a normal car now. We're making a big left-hand turn right now. I can still hear the pump whining just a little bit, like it would in an old car, let's say. But yeah, it feels good. I guess the only thing to find out now is it leaking any fluid? And if it is, well, then we know we got a leak real bad somewhere. But I don't know how well this car was maintained. Maybe it's literally like the stock power steering fluid that's been in there the whole time. So who knows? Maybe it's just used it up over the years. I don't know. I only got the brake light sensor on now. No check engine lights. Cold AC. Look at this. One touch down. Automated windows. This car's nice. Not everything works though. I'm sure we'll get into that in a later episode. Yeah, it works. Alrighty, let's get this thing back home and see if any of the fluid's coming out. I think we are burning oil somewhere. I can smell it off of the manifold, and the car will smoke a little bit once it's stopped and running for a while. So we will need to see where that's coming from. Leon suggested that we use a bunch of brake cleaner, clean up the engine bay so that we can see where the leak is coming from. That's actually a terrific idea, so we will definitely want to do that. We just got to pick up brake fluid in massive quantities. Yeah, so there's a little bit of smoke. A little bit of smoke. I guess we should go ahead and check the level of this anyway, but I don't remember checking it after I filled it up for the second time, so we may be like way over now. You guys see the min and max line? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're way past max. But I'm not going to take any out because it's probably going to leak out. So she's good to go. We will get into a deep dive of this Passat wagon on the next episode of $1,000 Car Guy. But right now, I want to go check my street to see if any power steering fluid came out while I was on my test drive. Actually, I mean, it's not a bad car overall. I'm very impressed with it. It has high miles, but it has cold AC. And in Florida, that's like the #1 thing. Running and driving is secondary to AC. We should probably pull out the filters. We should probably degrease the whole bay like we talked about. I think one of the rear doors is stuck closed. We need to get that open. I'm not sure if the trunk works or not. I don't know, there's a few things, but we got to go through the whole carchaeology dig of this thing on the next episode. Right, back to the street. See, it's not red. I think it's water, which is not too concerning. I think the Passat just knows how to hold its drink really well. That's going to wrap up this episode of $1,000 Car Guy. Thank you so much for watching. And thanks to Leon, looks like we got the power steering at least band-aided for now. If anything, we can always get more power steering fluid. All right, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Honestly, I was going to end it there, but I thought, hey, you know what? I've got a couple extra seconds. So I have a zip tie tied around there, going to here, and then another one going to here. So we're gonna do this live. I don't know if it's gonna work. We can hope. So, oh man, I hope that didn't interfere with that latch. Okay, so I guess we'll do it in real time, right? Guess my neighbors are shooting some guns. So we pop that. We go over here. I need 2 hands for this, so put the camera strap around me, and yes, mechanical genius. Nice.